Hello, hello. Welcome to Tuesday night. Take Walker. You are the first. Handelabra Games just went live. Always love to see that confirmation. Tonight it is I, John, aka Migrant P, playing games. Jeremy is off this week, but he will return next week. And there's a lot going on that we're going to talk about. Take Walker says, how about that Bowman preview? Pretty cool, yeah. There's an update on the Sentinels of Earth Prime Kickstarter project with some content previews. Just getting a cord issue here. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, there's lots of cool decks to come. I've seen them. You will see them someday. Yeah, so that is cool. I'm going to make sure the right windows are in front so we don't get weird flickering or anything like that. Let me know if you see any weird flickering or if there's any audio issues or things like that. So yeah, welcome to Handelabra Live. This is the show where we play our games. I'll be playing Sentinels. It's been a little while since I played Sentinels. I've been playing lots of Aeon's End on stream with that launch happening and everything. But I'm going to play some Sentinels today. We got tons of stuff coming up. So, things coming up. Thursday, Spirit Island Indiegogo campaign is launching. So, make sure to sign up for that at spiritislanddigital.com. I'll type a link in the chat here, in case you haven't. Digital.com. You can sign up there to get notified as soon as the campaign goes live. That's going to be on Thursday. I'm not exactly sure what time, but it will be at some time when Jeremy is awake, I'm sure. That would make sense. So yeah, sometime during either morning or afternoon, I would guess. Ooh, this is a pretty looking beer. I think I've had this before. Uncle Leo's alt beer. Yeah, we're pretty excited about Spirit Island. We've been really busy working on it already because we always like to have, you know, something to show, right? Like in the Kickstarter, we want to show some graphics, we want to show some things working, have some information and that sort of stuff. So it's looking pretty cool. All the team has been working hard on that. Still early, so you know it's going to be pretty alpha stuff. You can get a sneak peek on the Facebook page, actually, or Twitter, of an image of how the 3D map is looking. So yeah, some cool stuff there. And yeah, so that's this week. We also have GDEX, a big show in Ohio that we're going to be at. So check us out there. I think it's in Columbus. So come and visit us there. I won't be there, but Jeremy and Krista for sure will be there. Possibly Jennifer, but we're not totally sure yet. What else? Next week, Sentinels 5th anniversary. The 5th anniversary of the digital version. It's crazy that it's been so long. We're in Columbus. It's called GDEX, the Game Developer Expo. I don't know all the details, but if you Google GDEX 2019, I'm sure you'll find it. So yeah, it's not like a huge show, but it's a good regional show, I think, and we always go because we're supporting game development in Ohio, and yeah, it's a good show to go to. I think it's you know, a little lower key than something like Gen Con, of course, or PAX. Yeah, Columbus is a ways away from me too. If I was going, I would definitely take in a hockey game too. The Blue Jackets. All right, so where are we? We are gonna play some Sentinels. Yeah, so next week anniversary. Yeah, not to lose my totally losing my train of thought there. We're gonna have all kinds of streams. We're gonna be doing like reruns of old shows, some of the best streams of Sentinels Live and other shows over the last 5 years. There's tons and tons of stuff, so we're gonna have like quite a bit going on the Twitch channel. We're doing a charity donation event. So yeah, go check out our Kickstarter for Season 2 for all the information there. What's the name of the charity? I should be remembering things. Someone finds that, posted in the chat. It's a charity about diversity in gaming. It's really cool. So we're excited to be supporting that kind of charity and promoting diversity in all things, especially in video games for us. Handelabra Live is entering syndication. Yeah, it's actually something we thought about, is like doing reruns during the day. So this is maybe a bit of a test run for that. So we'll see. So there's going to be a sale on Sentinel stuff. There's going to be free weekend on Steam. Donating for every copy of the expansion season passes sold, that sort of thing. So, you know, Sentinels is still going. And as Takewalker mentioned, the Sentinels of Earth Prime Kickstarter is, you know, they're working hard on getting that game complete, and hopefully we can bring that to digital someday too. So yeah, that's a lot of preamble. It's already 8:06 here in Atlantic time. I would just like to mention that everyone be excellent to one another on this stream. If you are not, it won't go well for you. So let's get to it and play some Sentinels. I do my streaming on an iPad that's hooked up to my computer here, and so I will be looking at that while I'm playing. So I'm just going to go into new game. I don't think I'm going to play Oblivion. That can go a little too long. Maybe another time soon. Let's just hit random. This is how I usually, if I'm going to sit down and play Sentinels, I open it up, I press random, and see what I get. Voss, Luminary, Tachyon, Fanatic, Time Cataclysm. That looks good. How about we amp it up a little bit? We go Advanced or Challenge. I feel like Challenge. Advanced is just kind of like annoying a little bit. Reduce damage dealt by heroes by 1. It does make it harder, it just makes it really long. But Challenge is a little more tricky. You can't let them be flipping back and forth, right? So let's do that. And let's bring these heroic ladies to the fight. So yeah, so those are two things that are coming up this week and next week. We also have more ENZN stuff coming. We have some bonus content that we're working on for that, and for One Deck Dungeon as well. So, and we haven't forgotten about Sentinels, of course. We are working on an update to improve performance and fix some bugs. All right, we have Heroic Luminary. Has Brilliant Inventor, Dangerous Vision, Explosive Reconstructor, and Saber Battle Drone. Freedom 5 Tachyons got Accelerated Assault, Lightning Reflexes, Lightspeed Barrage, and Supersonic Response. Fanatic, Redeemer Fanatic, has a couple Egos of Resurrection, Holy Nova, and Zealous Offense. Anyone know, any Latin scholars know the plural of Aegis? Aegides. All right, a Genebound Guard. Well, I'm glad we're not in advanced, or this would be really difficult. Firesworn, the Domokun of Sentinels. And a Genebound Banshee. And Forced Deployment right off the hop. Kind of feel like we should just do nothing and let that do nothing. Who wants to take some damage? Fanatic always is happy to take the damage. That is her lot. Yeah, so with Forced Deployment, we might have a way to destroy it. I didn't really pay attention when I was reading out the cards. No, we don't have a way to destroy it, so I think we're just going to let it destroy itself at the start of the villain turn. What we can do is try to weaken the villain targets so that it's more easy to destroy them, but not actually destroy them. Yeah, so let's go with Brilliant Inventor, which is going to let us get a bunch of devices in play right away, potentially. Battle Drone isn't going to be able to do damage because of the guard, so. Aegis was always meant to be singular, so the plural is Aegis. But what if it's not singular? All right, we revealed a regression turret and a battle drone. So I actually can get some damage through because of X's 2. So let's chip away at the Genebound Guard here. And sure, that has to deal damage. I'm not going to destroy a device just for a little more damage here. Maybe next turn. Supersonic Response is not going to do anything, but it is a burst card. Or I could just draw 2 cards, which is probably a better idea. Let's draw. The name of the breastplate of Zeus, so technically a proper noun. Aegises. Thanks for the research. Well, speaking of the Aegis of Resurrection, we may as well play it. And we'll use the power to regain HP, draw a card. Alright, looks like we'll be ready to clear out these minions next turn, next round. The giant mutated specimen is going to try to go after us, and Voss. Of course, Voss has a lot of damage reduction from his army. Alright, Force to Planets destroyed, does nothing. Oh great, another Gene-bound guard. That's tough. Fanatic can take the damage. And once again, Fanatic can take the damage. So they have -2 damage now, which is tough. The Battle Drone can get 1 damage through. My power can get 1 damage through. And that's going to be enough to take out one of the Gene-bound guards. So I think that is what we're going to do. I could do this to basically draw a card and play a card. But I think we have what we need, right? Let's go for another Battle Drone. Use my power to do 3, which is 1 damage. And then this Battle Drone, the first is going to do nothing, but then it can destroy the regression turret to finish off that guard. All right, so now they just have just a -1. The question is it worth destroying the other thing? I think so, because then Tachyon can like sucker punch it or get rid of it, but otherwise she can't, right? So let's destroy the first Saber Battle Drone so we can weaken the Gene-bound guard, and then we'll be able to hit things. So yeah, pushing the limits makes sense to start with. Do I want to Sucker Punch and say Accelerate Assault? I think that's probably useful. So Lightning Reflexes, Sucker Punch to take out the guard, and Assault to... we can choose for me here because those targets aren't going to get destroyed, but we'll chip away at them. Oh yeah, and Holy Nova. Okay, interesting. So if we leave one of them alive, Voss will not flip. I don't think we actually can take... I guess we can take out them all because Tachyon could use her power, right, to burst away. I'd rather just leave the Fire Swarm there this turn and take advantage of Voss next turn if we can. So we'll hit the Banshee and skip this. Then we can go Holy Nova, I think. Or Sanctifying Strike. I like... Holy Nova might be good to save until we can heal a bunch of devices with it. So let's use Sanctifying Strike. Finish off the Banshee. And use my power to draw more cards. I think the plural of octopus is not octopodes, Takewalker, as Janagro points out. Octopi, octopuses is also acceptable. Fixed point. So much for destroying minions. Psy Weaver. That is one I would like to destroy. At least I can get it to 0 so that it will be destroyed. Hasten victory. Seems like a good idea. Again, we'll just choose for me because we're not going to destroy any of these. Play the top card. Triple Cross. Doesn't do anything. That's funny. And the Psyweaver deals itself 2 psychic damage, but it's immune to psychic damage. I guess the Firesworn? Or the Mutated Specimen. That's hitting us more than Voss, right? The Firesworn is going to go to Holy Nova anyways. Let's hit the Psyweaver. So we're going to be clearing out the minions. So Voss will be flipping after Fixed Point goes away. We may as well, yeah, hit the Specimen here. I think I want to keep pushing the limits around. So we'll take the damage. Play HUD Goggles. And Sucker Punch won't do anything, but it is a burst in the trash. I kind of want to keep Supersonic Response for the damage, so we'll skip and we'll... Honestly, don't even need to use my power, right? Because Fanatic is just going to Holy Nova. So there's really no point to doing that. Holy Nova is going to get all the non-hero targets to 0, so they will get destroyed on the environment turn. By the rules, not by Fanatic, technically. Goodbye, cards that are being destroyed. Passing Tumbleweed. Best card ever. Alright, Voss flips over. Since he flipped, he's on challenge. He plays the top card, which is Tamar, who does damage reduction and forced deployment. Well, at least that didn't happen at the start of the villain turn, which would have gone off right away. Do we have a way to get rid of that? Unfortunately, Triple Cross, I think. No, Triple Cross wouldn't have done it. There's another. She has another ongoing destruction one. No one has ongoing destruction right now. That destroys environment cards. Well, at least we can get rid of Tamar and prepare, I guess. So this device is not really useful right now. I guess I could destroy this device and get a handy ongoing card, like All According to Plan. But this Luminary likes to have devices in play, right? So yeah, let's go technologically stable. Get these devices back in our hands so we can play them. There's All According to Plan. So we didn't end up getting ongoing destruction. Excuse me. We can't actually hit Voss because of the -1 from Tamar. But this increases damage dealt by devices, so that's what I want. That's going to let the Saber Battle Drone... This is actually not going to get through, right? No. I could hit the Tumbleweed for no reason. It's going to blow itself up. This can actually get through... We'll hit Tamar, right? We want that DR to go if we can. Otherwise, we're in real trouble. Yeah, I still want... I have another pushing limits, but I want to be drawing cards. I believe we can kill Tamar with... Supersonic is 1 damage. This is 2 damage. Oh, I could Final Dive Tamar. That would be smart. So I might just skip here. Skip, skip. Yeah. Draw lots of cards. I like Hypersonic. I mean, yeah, I have another Final Dive, so yeah. We'll Final Dive Tamar straight into Voss. We have damage! Grand Warlord Voss! 15 minutes in, not an hour in. That stream will be on the reruns next week. Passing Tumbleweed. So there's only 2 copies of Forced Deployment, right? Oh no, there's 3. So there's 1 more that could come. Well, that would be destroying Forced Deployment, but it's happening at the wrong time. So this is just happening to everyone. And here come the villains. We've not been lucky with these forced deployments. Fanatic, of course. So I can't get damage through because of the guards, so we may as well discard the top card. Take a bunch of damage. Luminary has a better chance to heal, I think, than Tachyon does. That's rough. I wish Fanatic was going first here to final dive one of these Gene Bad guards into the other. But, oh, this would let me destroy. Okay, I need to hold on to this in case, and for when the next forced deployment comes around. Yeah, that isn't going to do anything. So I could play another battle drone. It won't even get any damage through. That's tough. But at least it's doing something. This is not, that damage is not going to get through, right? It's 1 damage, so. And there's -2. And this damage doesn't get through either, even with the +1. And not destroying itself. All right, I'm gonna. Should I do this damage or? I only have basically have quick insight to play. Sonic Vortex can get damage through, so that's gonna be played. That's the only 2 plays, right? So I'll just switch to the other pushing the limits here. But we'll do quick insight. Maybe I'll I can get a Fleet of Foot or something. First card play. There's a Blinding Speed as well. Yeah, so... Oh, Sucker Punch is actually really good because that can let me take out a guard. Okay, so... Let's discard HUD Goggles. And... Supersonic. Play Pushing the Limits. Oh, right, I wanted... Yeah, I should have... Okay, I should have kept the other one because then I could do Sonic Vortex and Sucker Punch. So I did that wrong. Oh well, we'll be fine. So we have Final Dive, right? So I can hit one of these guards for 1 and throw the other guard into it. I can at least hit all of these for 1 damage. Oh, except for the Banshee. I'm gonna leave one of these guards at 3, so Final Dive does the more damage, right? Yeah, if we had Triple Cross, that would be great, but it ended up being played for no effect. Divine Sacrifice is nice because it does irreducible damage. But we can at least Final Dive one of these away. And throw it into the other guard, so at least the damage reduction is gone. I could have threw it into the... Yeah, I'm going to throw it into the Psyweaver, honestly. The Psyweaver is hurting more, so let's do that. One Gene-bound guard is not that hard to deal with. iPad OS will be updated tonight. All right. Wrathful Retribution. I like the sound of that. We end up destroying Pushing the Limits anyways. Fine. Not playing Tachyon optimally this game. We'll get there. Voss flips back and plays a card. Well, I'm glad we don't have the Frosthound and the Psyweaver. And we get a lovely spaceship. Alright, things are getting bad now. But we will persevere. Maybe. That blows up. This is all villain targets, so may as well discard. I could hit the filter spy, I guess, but yeah, the ship coming out is bad here. This is not what we want. Those aren't devices or ongoing cards. I don't have a device to destroy. This is really bad for Luminary. I can't use this, so I can basically just like, I mean, Hasten Victory might get a card that is better than something else. Yeah, the ship is super bad. I'm going to Hasten Victory even though it doesn't actually do damage. -10, just in case the top card of my deck is a card I want. It's not the worst. We can at least hit the filter spy, who's, I mean, hitting villain target for us right now, but keep it in check. All right, do I have another? I do have a Sucker Punch, okay. So if I Sucker Punch the guard, I can, that's immune to melee damage though, right? Ugh. That's gross. Fanatic can Wrathful Retribution the spaceship. That is going to happen. Okay, so we could go quick insight or nimble strike here to try to get something else potentially to play. Or I could just Sucker Punch Hypersonic, which honestly is better. So with only 2 card plays now, so only. And nothing's going to get destroyed here. The ships are big problems. I agree. And this is probably the worst one. Destroys ongoing cards and does lots of damage. Alright, so let's do a damage. So I don't have to destroy the ship now. It's Hypersonic Assaulted. It will destroy an ongoing card, though, which right now is just all according to plan, not the end of the world. I can save my Wrathful Retribution potentially for something else, like another serious problem, right? So do we have Holy Nova or something? We have Divine Sacrifice. That's some area damage. Basically, Fanatic could help clean up some of these guys. Yeah, that's probably what we want to do. Filter Spy is still going to go after the ship, but it can't even deal damage. So yeah, so let's clean up some of these minions. I'm going to skip this. Oh, good. Lightspeed Barrage number 2. Let's use Divine Sacrifice, I think, so that we can clean these up. I mean, they aren't dealing damage, but I just want, honestly, yeah, it might actually be better to hit the ship, right? Like, but they can be killed by Hypersonic Assault or something. I could actually hit Voss. Like, I'll probably be playing Hypersonic Assault again, right? Which takes out these 1 hit point things. So let's just hit Voss. He can't deal... Oh, he can deal damage, but if he deals damage to Fanatic, he's not even going to deal damage. But if he did, she could take it. Hey, Holy Nova. Hey, Holy Nova. Would love to have a damaging power for her. She's trying to find it, but has not been able to. I think Filter Spy can hang out. Sure, Rift in Time. And reduce all damage by 1. That's annoying. When they're hypersonic assaulted, that is not what we want. Yeah, so that did destroy... Oh, great, the other spaceship. This one deals damage at the start of the turn, and it brings minions back, which is going to be... Well, might be a... We'll see what it is, I guess. This does nothing. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Not hypersonic assaulted. Because immune to sonic damage. Ugh, this is not great. This is really not a good time. -2 damage. And oh man. I want this. But I don't have enough in my trash yet. Yeah. Reconstructor would also be good. So I basically just need to... Yeah, there are no other... There's the one device. So if I play this, then my trash is big enough. I don't get the benefit of the repair none and it's working. But I don't... Yeah, the thing is, Tachyon is not going to be able to get damage through, right? I can Blinding Speed, Throne Room, but I can't do that and all Hypersonic Assault, right? Like, I can use Blinding Speed and I can Lightspeed Barrage the guard, but then I'm out of plays. And Luminary does not have a way to destroy the environment here. That sucks. I want this. I want this. Yeah, and so here we basically need we need to kill one of the ships with Fanatic, right? Like, there's no other option. So Wrathful Retribution, one of the ships. Tachyon is going to be... Honestly, leaving the throne room out now is probably good, so we don't die. Ugh. And we want Luminary to be able to make sure Luminary is able to use this next turn and clear everything out. So that means we need to use Timely Disruption, right? So that we have enough in our trash. Otherwise, we won't necessarily have enough in the trash. So Timely Disruption it is. We have to destroy this. And do 0 damage. Doesn't do anything. All right, 15 cards in the trash. All right, so I could Lightspeed Barrage the guard. And then Lightspeed Barrage something else. I think probably Quick Insight is the best way to go here because I'll likely get a Fleet of Foot based on and maybe Lightning Reflexes or something that could potentially help. Oh, Synaptic Interruption's good. Man, I'm not drawing. I'm not getting my top cards. Yeah, so 1 Nimble Strike, I think. Play 1 more card. I mean, honestly, don't need to take out the guard, right? Filter Spy is going to attack them. Synaptic Interruption, I think, is the play here. And that's not doing anything. Great. Research Grant. That's what I wanted. Yeah, that all expires. I mean, Fanatic isn't worried about dying, so that's good. Let's play Wrathful, right? Yeah, we have to kill the ship that's going to do... Probably that we may as well get our money's worth out of it and hit the Stalwart. So Zealous Offense is really difficult for this. I love Zealous Offense, but it's very difficult for this version of Fanatic to use. Unless you get the sword. Man, 25. I could actually get through to Voss for 15 damage. We're hitting the Stalwart. Sorted. Yeah, she doesn't care about damage reduction really with that. Final dive. That's nice. End of days, also an option. Basically, Luminary is ready to end of days things. Yeah, let's take out Rift of Time. We want to keep the throne room to take less damage on the villain turn. So it turns out we should have killed those 1 HP things because everything went sideways. Everyone puts a card from hand on top of their deck, slowing everything down. Sure, put a regression turret up there. Put, I don't know, whatever. I guess for Luminary, you can potentially play the top card of her deck, which is cool, but... so Tachyon, oh, this is going to be -1, so it's actually not going to trigger Synaptic Interruption. But yeah, here's that -1 helping out. Should have killed those things. Ouch. Ouch. All right. That was a lot. So here's the question. Reconstructor only has, yeah, it doesn't really have that much in the trash actually for devices. So yeah, it's got to be Translocator, which can just like destroy the ship by itself. So yeah, destroy the Conqueror, destroy the Guard, Typhoon. Right, so Typhoon, as long as we get rid of this on our own, yeah, this is going to destroy 7 things, right? So that was 2, 3, 4, and now like a Hypersonic Assault will take that out. We have 3 more destruction, so we may as well destroy this. Then we can use Hypersonic Assault. Typhoon's going to take out itself automatically. Filter Spy is going to start hitting us, so sure. And sure, why not? Yes, throw the moon. All right, things are now stabilized, sort of. Do we want to... Voss is going to flip and play a card. And do 2 damage and 1 damage. It isn't that much damage, but also... I don't know. So I don't know if it's worth Hypersonic Assaulting, really. Let's not do it. I want it to have more impact. Let's play... We can actually be punching Voss now. May as well play... I could hit him. Play Research Grant. So yeah, I really want to get those Fleets of Foots. Still haven't found one. Let's discard a Research Grant. Fleet of Foot! Might die. Well, as soon as we can play devices, they'll be the highest HP. Honestly, healing everyone for 1 is probably a good idea now. See if we can turn this around. Typhoon's gonna go away. Oh great, main computer room. Just what I wanted. This game is not... Oh yeah, great, Victor. This game is just never ending. Come on, boss. Oh, great. That's great. And a minion, right? Yep. Play the top card. Oh, man. So, alright. Voss is going to do... Whichever we pick here is going to get killed. Because it's going to be the highest here, and then they're going to be the lowest, and Voss is going to take them out. And then the Iron Lancer is going to hit the lowest for 2, and this is going to hit for 3. This is going to everything for 3. So that's going to be Fanatic's going to be the lowest for the Iron Lancer. And then Psyweaver's going to go. So, and then Fanatic will recover to 10. So either Luminary or Tachyon are going to get taken out here. Right now, Tachyon is stronger because of her trash. So, sorry, Luminary. You already did what you needed to do. And we'll let the other heroes take it from here. Fanatic is all right. All right, we have in-cap abilities. Draw a card, play a card, each your target regains 1. I like Fleet of Foot for a card play. Quite a bit. I would also like to play Aegis of Resurrection. Yeah, I think Fleet of Foot is the way to go, because Fleet of Foot can like play Blinding Speed and destroy the computer room, and yeah, okay. Play a card. Fleet of Foot. Let's play Blinding Speed or Nimble Strike, I guess, right? Because I could get another Fleet of Foot. Nimble Strike, hit the Victor, then we can Final Dive Victor. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to be Hypersonic Assaulting, though. So let's hit the Translocator. Hey! Alright, so I think Hypersonic Assault and Blinding Speed here. So, Blinding Speed, the computer room. Hypersonic will stop any damage from getting through. Not from Voss, unfortunately, though. Actually, that's problematic, but as long as we take out Victor, it's not so bad. Should I do some damage, or... I need Tachyon to survive and go blast Lightspeed Barrages next turn, basically. So we're going to assume she's going to survive one more turn. That's dangerous, but we're going to try. I think we can discard a Blinding Speed. We're going to be going all out with Tachyon next turn. She has to live. I could End of Days here, lose Tachyon's stuff. But they're Hypersonic Assaulted, right? Like, I'm not worried about them. I'm just worried about what... I am worried about the Quirk Drive, right? That means possibly 2 card plays for Voss. Very likely 2 card plays for Voss. Which very likely means we lose. So, End of Days. It is. So, Hypersonic wasn't really necessary. Is there something I could have done instead? Synaptic Interruption would get destroyed. It's just kind of a waste of a card play, right? So it's Synaptic would go to my trash, which is good because it's a burst card. Or I could use Lightspeed Barrage now to take out like the Quirk Drive. But I'm like, yeah, that's not good. All right, let's play Synaptic Interruption, and that's just the difference is we're gonna get that into our trash instead of the other thing. We're gonna try for a big damage turn on Tachyon's turn. She might die though, but we'll see. End of Days. Fanatic gets a hit point. If the wrong villain card gets played, then Tachyon goes down. So We'll have to see. You don't see Tachyon surviving another turn here. Why not? She can definitely survive another turn. She might not, but it's not unlikely that she will. Oh, this is going to cause Tachyon to die, unfortunately. Well, so it goes. It's all up to Fanatic now. Can Fanatic win the day? I think we want to play that Aegis, most likely. Get that out there. And be fanatical about this. Fanatic can play an extra card during the next play phase, draw an extra card during the next draw phase, or put the top card of a hero's trash into the player's hand. That could eventually let us get back to Wrathful Retribution, which would be great if I don't play one-shots. I could get End of Days back, which would probably be a good idea. Then you have it. Let's do that. Do I want to final dive that into Voss? That Tendrils of Madness is a problem, right? Like, it's giving Voss more damage. So I could just End of Days and I could get rid of it. There is another forced deployment though, so I need to save the End of Days for that. I think final diving that is the right call though, so let's do that. But into the Tendrils of Madness, we want to try to, then we can final dive that. If we get another final dive, which we don't have. Though I guess I could get it back from the power, right? And final dive the Tendrils. Sure, let's do that. Voss is hitting Fanatic for 5 damage. So I think this is not sustainable, but we'll see. It's been a tough draw. Oh, here we lose. Oh no, Aegis of Resurrection. That's like weird. So I can actually get that back. That's probably smart to get that back and play that and keep playing it all the time. Play a card probably, or draw a card. Play a card, I could play Consecrated Ground. I could play Undaunted. Consecrated Ground to get rid of the environment card, basically. That's just hurting me. So I think that's what I need to do. No, but I need to not play that yet because I want to get Aegis back into my hand. So let's play Undaunted first. It's gonna also help me stay alive. And this is gonna get Aegis back. I'm not going to play the Aegis this turn. I need to get rid of that Tendrils of Madness. End of Days, I need to save. I need to save End of Days until First Deployment comes out. But here at least I can hit the Frost Hand a little. I shouldn't die this turn. I have 11 health. And I have the Aegis for next go. Oh, there's another End of Days. I can play 2 copies of End of Days. What even happens then? Oh, I want this to be hitting Voss, not Fanatic. Surprise shopping trip. Well, Undaunted is good for that, actually. Let that happen all the time. Ooh, we survived. Just. All right, I think we should go ahead and play that Aegis now. That's going to... Yeah, this Surprise Shopping Trip is actually really good for us because we're not getting damaged by it and it's cleaning out the bad guys. So what's in my top card of my trash? Consecrated Ground, that is handy to have. I do have another copy coming up. What environment cards are coming up? Crushing Hallway. Yeah, maybe and Oppressive Smog. Okay, maybe I want that Consecrated Ground back. I do have End of Days, which is sort of total environment destruction. Yeah, so if I play a card, Geneva Bionut dies. I kind of want, if I heal, does that change anything? If I heal by 1, so Voss is going to hit me for just 2 damage because the 1 won't count. But the Triceratops is going to go after Voss. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, so if I get 1 hit point, then that is good for me. So let's go with Sanctifying Strike then. So this hits the Bionut and hits Voss. Then I can hit Voss. And I'll be at 3 health. I guess I get another health from my power too, but Spite is helping. Yeah, that's why I was considering playing more cards with Tachyon's thing. Yeah, as long as it's just me and Voss, this Triceratops is hitting Voss for 3, so. Oppressive Smog. Well, that's easy to get rid of. And I have the Aegis out, so. Quark Drive. Sure. So the Quark Drive is very likely to trigger another card play, right? Yeah, there's 3 minions and force deployment. Draw a card, play a card. I could destroy the Oppressive Smog now. I would like to have something to deal with the Crushing Hallway, though. I guess I could play Consecrated Ground and then put it back in my hand, right? So why don't I just do that? Then I get to heal and hit bad things. Put the top card of your trash into their hand. I seem to do that every time. All right. Is it Holy Nova? I still haven't seen Absolution. There are 3 copies left in my 9-card deck. It's kind of hilarious. Sometimes cards just end up at the bottom. Let's go Holy Nova. Let's get more hit points. Try not to use up the Aegis if we can avoid it. I can't kill the Translocate. I mean, I could use End of Days, but I don't think it's worth doing that right now. All right, and that hits the Quark Drive. I need to make sure that doesn't hit me. That's important. Yeah, we don't need to do this because we have Consecrated Ground. So, and End of Days. Well, no, End of Days wouldn't work because it would go after, but Consecrated Ground, we have it, right? Or we can get it back. Maybe I should make sure. Yes, yes. I could still End of Days. But the order matters, right? Oh no, Aegis of Resurrection is now the top card. I don't think I still have Consecrated Ground. Maybe I drew the other one? Oh, I do. So I picked it back up. Okay. Just to have it. Sometimes Fanatic really wants to punch things. Exactly. So we definitely have to take out the Crushing Hallway. but we also need to get our Aegis back, because that's important. So I need to not play Consecrated Ground now, or do I? Because Crushing Hallway is going to do 4 damage to each target, which is fine, really. Destroy all hero ongoing cards. Yeah, so if I played End of Days, that gets destroyed, right? But that actually, the Crushing Hallway is going to kill the villain cards. If I play Consecrated Ground, I can't get the Aegis back. That's the danger. Though we know it's just going to be a Firesworn. Yeah, let me think about this. So, End of Days is no good. I could Consecrated Ground and then play End of Days, which would lead to me taking 3 damage from Voss and maybe 2 damage from this guy. And who knows the environment, right? The environment could do something. But End of Days destroys my Undaunted, which I don't like. But it's okay. If I leave the Crushing Hallway, it hits me for 4. Destroys Undaunted. Basically clears out the enemies. But I would have the Aegis, so I wouldn't die. That might be the way to go, right? Like, get the Aegis back, let the Crushing Hallway go, and then destroy it next round. I need to destroy it, though, because it's going to destroy End of Days on me every turn. So maybe I should just do that. I should just use Consecrated Ground now. If I use it now, I can't get Aegis back. Well, what I could do is play an ongoing card, or draw a card. Oh, do I have an Aegis in my hand? No, I don't. I have Absolution in my hand. Oh, let's play Absolution. Okay, new plan. Play Absolution. Then get Aegis back. Play Consecrated Ground. Am I gonna die if I do this way, though? Because those bad guys are still there. Maybe I need to play Aegis of Resurrection this turn. And, like, hit one of these guys that's gonna hit me for 3 damage. Well, no. They're going to get killed by the environment. So I just need hit points, basically. Like, this is just going to basically, like, make sure Force Deployment goes off. Then I can play Consecrated Ground and End of Days and destroy everything. Okay, let's do that. We want Force Deployment to come in. Oh, another copy of Consecrated Ground. Great. This is why you never give up. Never surrender. Alright, this is doing damage to... The environment's hurting Voss more than I am, which is fine with me. Alright, we do lose Undaunted. But we have the Aegis in play, don't we? I did do that, yeah. I could discard my hand, but I don't want to do that. I also don't want... Oh, okay. This is bad. Now we lose. Well. Yeah, sure. Play more cards. The environment has not been kind to us this game. I will give it that. It's like one of the only ways this could have gone wrong, and it did. Yes. This is literally every minion is going to be in play here. That's awesome. If you want to see the full extent of Voss's army, here you go. Against just Fanatic. Which End of Days would take care of. And yeah, sure, play a spaceship, just to add insult to injury. Oh, well, she does live for a little while longer, but there's a lot of damage coming, let me tell you. That was crazy. It could have worked. Voss is like, haha. All right. I feel like we should have been able to win that game. We want to just try it again, or with a different team? What do you think? What do you think, chat? Let me know. Add another hero. Who is the other hero that's going to make the difference, Takewalker? I will let you choose. We'll set the same team, the same environment, but one additional hero is going to help. Haka. Haka is a pretty good helper. I'm also going to change the order, because I think we want Fanatic to be first for Final Dive to go first. Luminary and Tachyon ordering doesn't matter as much, I don't think. And Haka going last is good for Savage Mana. So let's go challenge. Let's go. This is more damage from Voss, but he doesn't have a huge amount of H effects besides that. Alright, so this time, Fanatic goes first. She has Consecrated Ground, Emboldened, End of Days, Sanctifying Strike. Luminary has an Orbital Death Laser straight off. Excuse me, Regression Turret, Saber Battle Drone, and the Translocator. Tachyon has HUD Goggles, Hypersonic Assault, Lightning Reflexes, and Sonic Vortex. And Haka already has Dominion, Haka Restoration, Punish the Weak, and Savage Mana. So far, so good. We'll see what minions we get. We could go start doing Savage Mana right away. Though with Victor, maybe not. You've almost already won. This is a lot of damage off the hop, but there's no guards, which is nice. So we could End of Days right away. Flip him over, and then he's really slow moving. Is probably a good way to go. We could, start doing Savage Mana and stuff like that, but there's a lot on the field right now. I do have Hypersonic Assault, but honestly, I'm fine to just End of Days and get him flipped over. Let's do that. Sort of break his first turn trouble. So we don't want to play anything, really. So let's draw cards. If we play one-shots, that's fine, but we don't necessarily need to even do that. Yeah, let's skip as well. Same likely for Haka. Could do Haka Restoration or something, but let's just skip. Haka likes having more cards too. First turn, End of Days against Voss is pretty sweet. Because everything just goes away. A Triceratops, our old friend. It is Tamar. And a Gene-bound soldier. I think we can deal with these guys. Fanatic wants to take damage, of course. So the Triceratops is going after the second lowest, which is usually one of us. Tamar has damage reduction, and Fanatic can't get through that right now. Is there someone who has a couple powers to use right now? Not really. No one can actually get through that damage reduction easily right now, which is kind of annoying. So I could just blow up the Triceratops. It was just... Actually, the Triceratops is hitting them. So... Forget that. I could play this for no damage. A card draw? Sure. And a hit point. There's our good old friend, the Aegis of Resurrection. Alright, we can start at least playing... I never saw a Disposal Offender the entire game last time. It's interesting. Let's play it. My power is not going to be able to deal damage, so we can skip that. Well, now we can play a HUD Goggles and pushing the limits. Sonic Vortex would be nice, but we have no burst cards, so... And I can't do any damage, so we'll just skip here again. Start speeding up. Alright, so Savage Mana is nice, because I have an Elbow Smash to use with it next turn, so let's play it now. And let's prepare the... Yeah, Tamar and Defender have both 5 HP, so if we get the Tamar down a little lower, he will definitely be the second lowest, and we'll get hit by the Triceratops and be easily taken out. More easily, that is. Another Typhoon! Put a card from hand on top of your deck. Chastise is really good because we can block ships and stuff potentially. Let's put Divine Sacrifice. Well, no, I like the irreducible damage, don't I? Embolden right now, not really making use of. Hasten Victory. This is... What card does Luminary want to play with Hasten Victory? That's nice. How about the Saber Battle Drone? And we can... Sucker Punch might be handy, so let's leave that. Exerted Assault probably isn't going to come into play here, so... And Haka can put Punish the Weak on top, sure. So that can be handy with Savage Mana too. Fanatic is going to take damage, right? No one has DR. Oh, the Disposable Defender can take the damage. Sure. Blue Dolphin, welcome. The Defender was destroyed. That happens. No damage to heroes, so... We are in a grudge match against Voss at this time. So Typhoon is not going to get destroyed because of the Triceratops sticking around, so that's something to consider. I have irreducible damage, but I can't destroy Tamar with that. And neither can Luminary because her device got destroyed, so maybe I should have taken damage instead. Well, we have Sucker Punch, so Sucker Punch is what's going to do it. So let's make sure the environment doesn't screw us over as much. We definitely... The Triceratops is actually... can be helpful, but he's also kind of dangerous, so let's forget that. Just get rid of it. That bot had a family. Did it? Family of other bots, I suppose. Alright, I can hasten victory for no damage and play a device, which seems less exciting now, so... Let's just play a... I have all my Doomsday devices in my hand. Let's just play a device and skip. Start getting more devices out if we can. Yeah, deal 2 damage to self. Alright. We can Sucker Punch Tamar. I'm into that. Now we can... Hypersonic Vortex isn't going to get through to Voss, which is annoying. I could Sonic Vortex one of those guys. Actually, no. If I Hypersonic, then Haka can get both of them. So let's do that. It's not ideal, but it lets Haka do the Haka. So, and we're going to skip this. Oh, actually, don't even need to do that. I'm going to save Hypersonic Assault because, I mean, Haka could put that guy underneath him, but whatever. I can use my power to do 1 damage. I just need to do 1 damage, right? It's for Haka, so. We want Haka to elbow smash and collect that, and base power, collect the other one. And this is going to cause Voss to flip. Oh no, Voss is already flipped, right? He just didn't flip back. We can have him just play one minion at a time. Haka picks it up. Haka's going to collect them all. It'll be great. Tendrils of Madness, don't like that. This is taking out a device, of course. Fine, you know. Yeah, Punish the Weak would let me clean up minions pretty easily, so probably going to play that. So basically everyone else can just sort of do other stuff. Do we have a way to get rid of that Tendrils of Madness? I could Consecrated Ground it, but I kind of feel Rift in Time could take care of it, but there might be better things to do. I could Chastise it. It's immune to damage and cannot deal damage. It's an interesting idea. We could just hit it a bunch though, right? Why don't we just hit it? Haka's going to hit the Ion Lancer, so. Does Haka rather play something other than Punish the Weak? We can do a damage to the Ion Lancer instead of playing Punish the Weak, right? Alright, because I could play Hasten Victory and that does the damage around the board, so let's do that. Hey, the top card is another Battle Drone. Sure. Let's keep hitting the Tendrils. Because if Haka can play Dominion, then he's going to get to draw lots more cards, which is nice. Do I want to do self-damage? Sure. Let's keep it rolling. Let's play Synaptic Interruption. Accelerated Assault. And that's... we could actually kill the Tendrils of Madness with Sonic Vortex if we wanted. It is still going to give Voss +1, but I'm not super concerned about the +1 right now. Or I guess Haka can get it if we want. I think I'd rather have him get the minion, though. This turn. Let's play Dominion. And punch the minion. Dominion minion. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, so you can just watch the environment turn. Until then. Sorry, I did not unmute myself. Just been talking without being heard. That happens. Let me know. All right. This destroys ongoing cards, which is gross. Surprise shopping trip, also gross. Consecrated ground could get rid of it, so yeah, let's do that. It does do one more round first. Destroy! Damage! Alright, we should be able to get 11 damage to take out the ship, even if we have to use Savage Mana against it, which is honestly not a bad idea. I loved Surprise Shopping Trip last game for a brief moment, but I didn't love it this game. Regression Turret, not a bad idea. Actually can use it to reduce damage dealt by those things. Alright, 10 damage. Haka has 6 from Savage Mana, potentially. 7 if I use Punish the Weak. So can Tachyon do 3? She can with Sonic Vortex. Okay. So that seems like a way to go. Do I want to do self-damage? I'm kind of getting a little low, so I'm going to say no here. I don't think I need it. Need it. I have Lightning Reflexes up the yin-yang, so... Let's play Fleet of Foot. Hey, there's Wrathful Retribution. Cool. So, if I Sonic Vortex, Haka can play Punish the Weak and use Savage Mana to take out the ship. That seems like a good idea. So I have another free card play. So I might as well play Nimble Strike and see what I draw, right? I'm not going to bother Hypersonic right now because Voss has -1 damage. Anyways. Lightning Reflexes, Quick Insight. Let's do that. Interesting. Discard some burst cards. Why not? Why not indeed? Play Pushing the Limits. One more card play. Sonic Vortex. I like where this is going. And we'll do 1 punch to Voss. Look at all those bursties. Haven't even picked up a Lightspeed Barrage yet, though. Alright, we need to Punish the Weak. And use Savage Mana to do non-melee damage, which is a thing Haka can do in only this way. And I will eat the spaceship. Hum nom 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 nom. Lou Dolphin, have you done a stream where you put the maximum number of cards under Savage Mana? That could be interesting. Probably with Imbued Vitality. I guess with Oblivion mode, that would be the most, because you could have Imbued Vitality and Omni Unity, but very difficult to pull off shenanigans in Oblivion mode. The highest HP, Fanatic, sure. Alright. Things are back under control, I think. So we can... Yeah, I mean... We could final dive that guy and start hitting Voss, or I honestly not super worried about like waiting for Haka to eat a thing, so I'd rather hit Voss while the hitting's good. Lou Dolphin either forgot to account for Imbued Vitality or didn't want to account for it. I mean, sounds like he just did it wrong. For Omni Cannon. Oh. Well, no, I'm talking about Savage Mana. Omni Cannon, yeah, Imbued Vitality was not accounted for sure. So I think that needs to be redone. No, I don't. It wouldn't affect Omni Cannon. Yeah, because that just comes from your hand. But Savage Mana, Imbued Vitality matters. You can eat all of the race equipment and things like that. If we want hit points and cards, do we want to do other things? Let's get hit points and cards. Savage Mana is different. It's true. That's another stream for another day. All right, let's keep hitting Voss with this thing. And we may as well just shoot this so Haka can draw a card before his turn instead of after. I guess I could have played another copy of Dominion, but I'm probably not going to. I mean, I might. What's the maximum number of cards under Savage Mana? Good question. Might be against the Matriarch. Might be against Voss. Actually, Voss... You can get all of Voss's cards under Savage Mana, right? With Imbued Vitality, because Voss has no one-shots. So you can put those non-target cards under Savage Mana. And Voss just doesn't do anything after that. So that's fun. And then you bring heroes that have the fewest number of one-shots possible. Chairman has one-shots, though. What do I want to do? Synaptic interruption? I feel like saving Hypersonic Assault. He's only doing, like, 4 damage in total. Right? 3 damage in total. It's not so bad. Right now. Sonic Vortex is handy to save in case Forced Deployment comes out. So I think I'm just going to skip here. Keep my cards for a rainy day. A team of 5 Vengeance villains could get higher. Ooh. And of course, think of all the Eon Men, Lou Dolphin. All the Eon Men could go under Savage Mana. And the Focus of Power, things like that. It's pretty tasty stuff. Do we play... Let's not play Dominion. Let's play Mirror. And be drawing more cards. And take advantage of Punch of the Week. How many Eon Men are there? There's like 25, right? Or so? So I guess that's just a regular villain deck, though. So yeah, maybe not. I just feel like there could be unlimited Eon Men, really. It's just the limit of printing. Fixed point! Can we... This team doesn't really have fixed point shenanigans like other heroes do. Quark Drive does very little. Yes, the unfortunate time limit in Oblivion. Yeah, some of Fanatic's things do funny things with fixed points, but nothing that matters right now, I don't think. So let's just do some damage, get some HP. I guess with Oblivion, you could get all the environment targets for multiple environments under Savage Mana, right? And all the targets from multiple heroes. So you get all the constructs. I guess no, once that hero gets removed from the game, though. So you don't get more than a regular game of heroes worth, right? Because they get removed from the game if the hero gets knocked out. That's true, and Lou Dolphin points out when environments removed, the cards go away. So I guess it's the most like that get put under, but not, and then they go away. So like if you're counting like the number that went under, it's less interesting though, right? I think than having a big number at total number under. Hasten victory? Sure. We're mostly using that regression turret now. Play the top card. Timely destruction doesn't do anything. Sure. We have reduced Voss to below the hit points he was at last game. We've already won more. I would like to kill the translocator. I can't destroy it because of fixed point, but I can get it gone. So let's do that. Now Haka can just like play Tachyon, right? And do that. So we'll punch Voss. Let's play Tachyon. Punish the weak. Ground Pound. That's another super handy Haka card. A Crushing Holloway. We can just blinding speed this. So we're not going to discard our hand. And it's another Quirk Drive. Well, that's boring. I feel like this game could have gone this way as well with the previous team. We just got super unlucky with environment draws and stuff. What do I want to do? Guess I'll just like punch. I don't want to be playing extra cards, so I'll punch that thing. Luminary could totally wreck it. Luminary does not have a card that could wreck the Crushing Holloway unless there was something else that you were referring to, Take Walker. Oh, Luminary could, right, just destroy it with a card that destroys devices, but I don't have that. That's true. I do have cards that do that, like this, but I don't have them in my hand. It might. I'm going to play Hasten Victory and see what happens. Brilliant Inventor. Ooh, all according to plan in the trash. That's too bad. Oh, Backlash Generator. Any device is dealt damage by a non-hero target. So that actually, anything at time a non-hero target hits the Quirk Drive, that also goes off. We'll keep Stun Bolting with the Regression Turret, which is always nice. Triple Cross. Like to see that. Yeah, we'll just Blinding Speed the Crushing Holloway, I think. I mean, I could do Ground Pound, but it does destroy all hero ongoing cards, so I don't like that. Let's get rid of it. More cards for Haka. Haka can do 4 damage to the thing, so I'm going to play Hypersonic so that it's just that little bit easier for Haka. What and who did I miss? I don't know. Could have been anything, Sparky Wolf. Never know what goes on. All right. Don't have anything really pressing to play. So maybe another Dominion. Just keep drawing zillions of cards. We'll eat this thing. We'll hit boss. And carry on. Marsquake! That's just some damage. Whew. No forced deployments yet. That's a big difference from last game. I think we'll just go ahead and do that whole final dive trick again here. Similar to last game, Fanatic is not drawing her sword. Ever. More than halfway through the deck. Well more than halfway through the deck. We're near to 15 cards, that magic number. Destroy 1 hero, non-character card, destroy 3 targets 5 or fewer. That would be really great for Luminary to be able to do sometimes. Repair nanites, battle drone, another regression turret. Let's go with repair nanites. Keep our things going. They'll still keep Voss doing less damage. And let's heal up to 3 devices, but just those 2 devices. They've been handy for us. So Marsquake is going to destroy itself and a hero ongoing card. Basically, we have plenty of ongoing cards, so I'm not really worried about like using a blinding speed on it. So let's just not do that. We'll play a burst card, light speeds up to 11. We're just gonna skip though. We're just going to let Marsquake destroy a card. That's okay with me. Keep my blinding speed for anything more important. Like I could literally just play Enduring Intercession here to sacrifice to it if I wanted to. Sure. And we'll Punish the Weak. Rampage, also great with Punish the Weak. Yes, I know iPad OS is happening. You've already told me that. Haka draws 2 cards. Haka love cards. We have more environment cards. Atlantean Throne Room. There's forced deployment. And very little damage from Voss. So we do have... Fanatic doesn't have her destruction card here right now. Neither does... This doesn't destroy targets, right. But Tachyon can use Blinding Speed, and Haka can play Rampage. So that seems like a good time. Let's let's plan on that. We do want to get rid of the throne room, right? I don't think we actually need to, though, because Rampage does 5 damage, so we can just do whatever here. I think that'll be great. So what does Fanatic want to do? Fanatic want to embolden? Embolden Luminary? Embolden Haka. Embolden Haka. That seems like a good idea. Just in case we need to clean up some business. Sparky, are you more booze drunk? All right. We're not ready for the triple cross just yet. We want to play more devices. A lot of damage is not going to get through here. So more sort of support devices are warranted, I think. So let's go Backlash Generator. And yeah, actually that throne room is preventing my regression chart from getting through. So we'll just hit Voss with the base power. And everyone's going to survive the Backlash, or sorry, the Rampage, but they are going to get hurt, so let's... Maybe they might not even get hurt because of the throne room, right? But that's okay. Sparkul's got a late dinner going. Alright, Blinding Speed takes out Forced Deployment. Just going to play a bunch. That Haka is going to wreck. It's going to be very glorious. Look at all these mooks. And I'm not going to play another card. I could have played Hypersonic first, I suppose, but I'm not really concerned about that. And I could deal a melee damage, which won't do anything because of the throne room. So, forget that. It's Haka time! Haka is going to play Rampage! And order does matter. Yes, always consider the lowest HP. Yes, always want to go under Savage Mana. I'm not choosing formally because I want Voss to go last. Because of the damage reduction factor. The Fire Nation attacked. The Hotman. That's the end of my beer. So it goes. $11 cards under Savage Mana. Not bad. And now we do 0 damage to all our friends because of Punish the Weak and the Environment card. That's pretty sweet. Not enough. Not enough for the one-shot kill, that's true. So let's use Mare for a card. We have not got Haka Battle yet. Oh, we do have Haka Battle. Okay, so this is over next turn, right? It's super over next go. Pretty close to being a one-shot, yeah. Well, we probably have a Death Laser plus... yeah, hit Haka for 2 damage for extra powers. Unless Voss has a rabbit that he can pull out of somewhere. Let's destroy Rift in Time. And Haka draws all the cards. And let's not draw any cards for Haka to draw cards. Haka has 22 cards in hand. That's how Haka rolls. And this hits Voss for insult to injury. Also, we have Wrathful Retribution. Haka might not get a turn. Unless we want him to. Genebound Rabbit. Alright, things happened. Didn't matter. So, Wrathful Retribution is good for 19 damage. Orbital Death Laser's not quite there. So close. Assuming it was, that would be good for 15 damage. Lightspeed Barrage, good for 12. Haka of Battle is good for 22. Savage Mana is good for 22. I think we got this. Maybe. Maybe. I don't care what cards I'm discarding. We are just gonna win. Sorry, Haka. It's happening. Haka did good. Haka gets to draw cards. Voss deals himself damage. That's gonna be it with a Lightspeed Barrage. Thanks, Haka. You helped. Takewalker posted a link. I hope it's not spam. I hope it's not gonna take over my computer. It is a weird rabbit picture. Well, that's weird. Haka keeps all the food. Exactly. All right. We have time for one more. Maybe a speed run. Ugh. I think we could do a speed run. Let's choose a villain that can be sped run. Chokepoint? We usually do Blade, right? So let's do Chokepoint. And I don't want to do Reader Fanatic again. Let's do regular Fanatic. She does more damage. Captain Cosmic. The Golden Guns and Hot Dinners version. This seems fine. Baron Blade and Silver Gulch. We're gonna do Chokepoint and Omnitron. That's what we're doing for the speed run. It's 9:47. Hot Dinners, Captain Cosmic. Fanatic returns. We're just gonna click through and not read anything. That's speedrun way. Choose for me. No equipment cards. Damage. My turn. Hey, I didn't get to pick what card it was. Punch Chokepoint. Punch Chokepoint. More. Ooh, Harsh Offense. That's a good speedrun card. 6 damage. I like it. Let's do that. Onboard cooling systems destroyed. Rude. Chokepoint flips. She certainly does something when she flips. Destroy Fanatic's card. So Fanatic can hit her. But then she can't. Hit the bad guys. I can't hit Chokepoint, but I can hit the robot. Dynamic Siphon. Hit the robot. Oh, I can hit Chokepoint. Hit Chokepoint. Shoot things. Do I want to shoot that? No. Ooh, Inferno Missile Pod. Kinetic Looter is blocking me from getting her to flip back. So try to destroy that if I can destroy ongoing cards, which I can't. Use a power. Draw a card. Hit the Mechani boy. I don't like that Kinetic Looter combo. It's bad. It's bad. But I can final dive that bad guy? Sure. And my power's not going to deal damage, but that's okay. We don't really have a lot of ongoing destruction on this team. Captain Cosmic is not getting cards in the villain play area though. So he can deal damage. These don't destroy. He does have an ongoing destruction thing. Let's try to draw and find it. There it is. I can play it. Seems dangerous. Great, a card that does nothing right now. Yeah, I know iPad OS. Move cards into the blah blah blah. Yeah, I know, I just need to get rid of Kinetic Looter because it's the worst and I can't stop her from collecting cards. This will let me get through. One point of damage. End of days, that is useful. Let's put Wounding Buffer. Captain Cosmic is doing all the damage. Oh no, stupid Augmented Energy Field. It's ruining my time. Maybe I should just use End of Days. We'll see. Do I want Legion Core? Sure. Let's try destroying these things. We'll decide on end of days once we get to Fanatic's turn. That's... Oh man, maybe I should. I'm not rewinding. I should get rid of that though. Yeah, I think end of days is a good idea now. Especially because all of our stuff's getting stolen by Chokepoint anyways. End of days! We may as well construct Cataclysm now. Let's do irreducible damage to Chokepoint. And then no damage to Chokepoint. Oh well. Alright, I think here we'll just skip. Everything is going down anyway. Not playing a card. Blow up everything. Chokepoint is doing things. Alright, Chokepoint did a thing. We're gonna hit Chokepoint for damage. Captain Cosmic, do a thing. Hit Chokepoint for damage. Benchmark, do a thing. Hit Chokepoint for damage. And that thing. Play another card. How about this? Play more cards. I like that. Play a hardware card. Absolutely. I don't need to discard a card. All right. Doing fine. Doing fine. Chokepoint does more newfound powers. Oh, come on. Kinetic Looter. I hate that. I hate that. Why is Kinetic Looter still happening? It is not a thing I want to be happening. We'll still hit Chokepoint for all the damage. Chokepoint is stealing the show. Yep. We'll see. Let's give Dynamic Siphon to Fanatic. And do damage to Chokepoint. Same amount of damage no matter whether I did the 3 or the 1. We don't have a way to get our thing back, do we? No. Oh, I can put a card in my hand. Yeah, the thing that destroys ongoing cards. Next turn, I can play it. She's going to flip again. It's going to be annoying. Play hardware. Now we can play a software from trash into play. Sure. Then we have extra. This is probably Technical Pursuer is going to kill a construct, but conveyor panels, whatever. Sure, that's fine. Oh no, Captain Cosmic's got cards there, and she's flipping over again. Ugh. Oh, destroy all environment cards. Okay. Destroy a card. Well, Kinetic Looter's just going to get it back, right? So, may as well choose the environment. I guess it's probably Aegis time. You can still get through the DR with Absolution. Well, our speedrun is taking too long. It's 10 o'clock. So be it. Yeah, I can't get damage through. But we do have a power to destroy the thing. No hardware cards. Let's play that one. Let's use this power to destroy Kinetic Looter, which is the worst. All my hardware is in the trash. Let's just get load on a net going. Draw lots of cards. Speedrun fail. Yeah. We're getting there. Won't be too much longer. Sure. Let's do this to hit Chokepoint more. Kinda need that Aegis, don't we? Fanatic. I wanted to smite. I could chastise the defense grid. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Then I can't get through damage, so we'll skip that. Dinner will be done in 7 minutes. All right, I'm working on it. No constructs in play. Energy Bracer on benchmark. Benchmark is basically immune to damage. This won't get through. Oh wait, no, yeah, Captain Cosmic has cards in her area, so that won't do anything. Play a software card. Nope. Just draw cards. Let's do this. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, but I need other hardware. Do I have hardware in my hand? I don't. This lets me get another one. A hardware out of my trash. Where's the one where I heal? Feel like I need that. I think we're losing though. Because she's doing a big attack at us every round. And we're not able to get rid of our cards there. Put a card into play. Well, that's gross. Man. Let Fanatic start dealing damage. Oof. We are at low hit points. Maybe? Nah. We can play Absolution. We can actually hit Chokepoint. Hey, Consecrated Ground. Energy Bracer is at full health. That's a big hit to Chokepoint, potentially, with Potent Disruption. Let's do that. Trying to work through it here. Harsh Offense. Oh man, I wish I could play that. Ally Matrix? Draw a card and use a power. That's not what I want. I can't afford any of their softwares. Shunt Energy. I could destroy the energy field though. Let's do that. I think we're gonna lose, but it's close. Probably should have dealt with the environment more. Oh, Fanatic's alive though. I always forget. Yeah, sure, I'm discarding a card to regain a hit point. Destroy a card! I don't want to destroy Absolution, do I? I want to be able to use Absolution. Shocking animation. That's going to go as late as possible. Fanatic is like, haha, I kill you now. Smite the Transgressor. Absolution. That's all, folks. Take that Chokepoint. It took, what, 20 minutes? Not such a speed run, but that was a good game. Probably could have done better if I was paying, you know, more strategical attention, as you do. All right, that is going to be it. Thanks for the wows, wow factor. The object lesson is keep punching Chokepoint as hard as you can, and you'll win. And maybe, take care of business too. She did put up a pretty good fight there. As you can see, our heroes were in pretty rough shape. 30 seconds on the cooking timer. Enjoy your dinner, Sparky Wolf. I'm going to go... Chokepoint deserves to have her theme song play after that, so let's go to her theme song in the multiverse here. So that's going to be it for another Handelabra Live every Tuesday night at 7 Eastern. We stream Sentinels, Aeon's End, One Deck Dungeon, Bottom of the Ninth, Spirit Island, one day soon. So to recap, stuff coming up very soon. We've got Spirit Island Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign is launching on Thursday. Sign up at this link, spiritislanddigital.com to sign up to be notified when that goes live. We are very excited about Spirit Island. It's a really cool game, and it's right in our wheelhouse, so it's going to be really great. That is, launching on Thursday, so check that out. Sign up to be notified. We also have the Sentinels 5th anniversary celebration next week. 5 years since Sentinels Digital launched. There'll be lots of extra streams all week, lots of special events. There's going to be a listening party on Tuesday with the hero theme songs. There's a charity drive, all kinds of cool stuff. So check it out. Same time, same channel as well. But plus all the other shows, this week and next, will be just rolling right along. And then, we've got other stuff coming up. So things are very busy here at Handelabra. Make sure to visit us at GDEX if you're in Ohio this weekend. So I don't even know I've probably missed like 10 other things that we're doing. Honestly, that's crazy what's going on. So we're trying to keep on top of everything and, make more cool content and be involved in what's going on. So I'm John, Migrant P on Twitter and in the places, Discord and everything. Lead developer of these games, and I love playing them though. So, that's why I'm here. I'm going to sign off though tonight, but I will be around on the forums and the Discord and the Twitter and all the things with the launches and everything going on this week. So check everything out. I think that is all the plugs that I can plug. I'm unplugged. So I'm now going to unplug. And we'll talk to you next time. The regular show schedule is going to come up on the next title card here. So we'll see you next time.